Welcome back, people, into another episode of Joey Jersey Living in Kenya. Here with Sly,
Hello.
and we're going to talk about the differences in dating between the US and Kenya. This may also apply to the West, the rest of the Western world, because the practices in Europe are the same as in the US. Not saying the same, but identical. So let's get to it.
Yeah.
In the US, we prefer to have coffee dates prior to going to a full blown date most of the time. So, in Kenya, say most females prefer a coffee date or actually taking out.
I say it depends on the kind of woman, but I'll say coffee. But most dinner.
All right, let me ask you this: if it's a coffee date and I go to a restaurant or a place that serves coffee and liquor, what's going to happen with most Kenyan ladies? Are they going to really just buy coffee or tea, or are they going to go for a mixed drink?
Let me talk out of me. If I'm asked, I'll go for juice, not tea.
All right, so double the price. But most Kenyan ladies will go for the alcohol. Am I correct?
Yeah, wine. Don't say alcohol.
All right, they'll go for the wine.
Yeah.
The other thing that I want to talk about is you and I start getting serious. We move in together. How is that interpreted in Kenya?
As for parents, that's marriage.
What about the ladies?
Nah, it's like boyfriend and the girlfriend because most of them be like, they're just gonna leave each one another.
Huh?
Like, if let's say it's me and you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this lady, she won't think like we're married. She'll just think like that's the girlfriend, like that. But for most parents, they think like you're married.
So you mean for older generation?
Yes. Yeah.
So if it's, for example, when your friend's moms or father, and we're moving in together, they're gonna take it as we're married or we're about to get married.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a generational thing.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about meeting families in the U.S. and I think in Europe, from what I've seen, is just like, all right, you start getting serious, you'd like to introduce to your parents because you really appreciate the girl, or vice versa, and that's pretty much it. No gifts exchanged. It's just introducing the parents and getting to know it's just another step to getting to know each other better. I get to know your family, you get to know my family, and that's it. It ends there. Here, what happens when you introduce, and what is the meaning behind introducing someone to your family?
I'll say 90% of the people, they like when I take you to my parent, it's because it's serious and we're heading to marriage. And then my parents, like, she's thinking the same, but some parents, the free parents, they be like, oh, that's just a boyfriend and a girlfriend. And then about the, as you've mentioned, gift, like exchanging or something, like in our culture, you're never supposed to go at someone's place without anything. You can't, you can't go empty handed. Like, you have to bring something. Like, even if I'm to go to his parents, I'll take something. If he comes to, like, it's not an expectation, but it's culture, so let's say it's kind of an expectation too. Yeah.
All right, then after, all right, what about marriage? Who pays for what?
For marriage, in here, men pay for our dowries. Yes.
What about the wedding itself?
It's the man, or I don't know, maybe I've never, like, maybe sat down, maybe I don't know, but I feel like it's the man, like, out of the people that I've had. I'm really not sure if that's the thing, but
Okay.
yeah.
Moving on after marriage. Oh, by the way, is there anything such as a 50-50? You pay your half, I pay my half
No.
when we go out to dinner?
No.
And what if a female asks a man to go out to dinner?
if
Who pays?
if I ask you to come for dinner, I'll pay, but some people, they be like, you're gonna pay. Like, not everyone, I mean.
But many females that do invite to go out to dinner still are hoping that the man is
No.
going to
I
pick up
think
the
you're
tab.
talking about coastal people, maybe of experience, but not really. Like, if I'm inviting you, I know I'm inviting you to pay for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, moving on after marriage. This actually it doesn't even have to be after marriage. We're living together. We both got jobs. What happens with the money? Do most females contribute to some of the bills, even if it's not 50-50? What's the story here in Kenya?
I really don't know about that, but as I hear most people say that my money is my money and your money is our money. But for me, I feel like it should be like, because not all the time you're gonna be like 100%, right? Sometimes, and not all the times like I'm always gonna be zero, you know.
Hmm.
Sometimes I have something I contribute. I feel like that's how it happens even here. If or but let's say in the older generation they believe that the man should do everything. I feel.
I think I'm gonna have to put my 2 cents here. I think it's because the demographics in Africa have changed at a slower pace than in more developed countries. So you move out of the village, it's things change. So when you move out of the village, you need two people to contribute. It's much harder for one person to have take care of another human being, and if you have kids, two, three human beings on one salary. Whereas, for example, in the village, the lady can stay home. She takes care of the chickens, the goats, the vegetables in the garden, and there you go.
No, it's funny how you put like everyone has dads. What if they don't?
No, but I'm saying, even in the U.S., back in the 1960s, the majority of households, the man took care of everything. The woman stayed home. She didn't work. It was only in the 1970s when there were more than 50% of the households where the woman worked. Before the 1970s, most families, the man, it was only the man working and
Mm.
supporting his family. Afterwards, it became much harder for just one person's salary to take care of a family, and then afterwards it changed. And I think your generation is still listening to your parents' generation, so you think that's the way it works. But then in reality, when reality hits, then both of you have to contribute. That's my take on it. So, assuming, let's put it, what would you think is somebody's average salary, a guy in Nairobi making at 30 years of age? Would 40K be above average?
Yes, let's put 40K.
Is that above average for a guy in Nairobi?
I think, yeah.
All right, so even at 40K, even at 50K, let's throw in another 10,000 Kenyan shillings per month. 50K, which is $400. 50K taking care of one person. Let's say they don't even have kids, right? The couple. So let's say they pay how much for rent?
Depends to the area. Let's say like
Somebody making 50K, they're not going to pay more than 20K for rent, correct?
yes.
At most, they'll pay 20K.
Yeah.
So let's assume just they they they're left with 30K after the 20K. How much do you think it takes to feed two people in Nairobi within a month
Hey,
in groceries?
two people
Yes,
in a month.
yes.
Hey, that's a lot. Like, let's say
From what I spent, I can't see anything less than
I that's a,
15K.
that's a, no. Even me, I'm saying like 15K, but I don't wanna put you in that category because you overspend sometimes. I'm saying let's put 15.
And that's really budgeting, I think.
Yes, that's budgeting.
Yes, that's budgeting. That's barely $100 for an entire month of food. So just on that, you now we're up to 35K. You're left with 15K. Transport
Yeah,
is probably going to cost what 5K
yeah,
per month.
yeah,
Just for me, let's say I'm the man, for me to go to work, not including
yeah,
you if you want to go somewhere.
yeah.
So now we're left with 10K as a couple. We want to get a TV. We want to go out. So you see where I'm getting with this. I think it depends where you live.
Yeah, it does.
In Nairobi, or in a major city, I don't think just depending just for a female to depend on one salary is just gonna cut it. Even if she has to do like little side gigs, at least to take care of her own needs, like to do the hair. Even if she only makes 10K doing little gigs, selling clothes or whatever it may be, at least to take care of her needs, like getting the hair done, the nails done, uh, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Buying clothes, at least to take care of her needs is a necessity.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, most couples will not survive here in Kenya,
True.
especially in the big city. In the village, I could see there's less expectations, less pressure. Females aren't wearing nails all the time. They're not doing their hair all the time. You know how it is with females pressuring each other. You see all the other girls having their hair done every other week or every month, the nails done, and you're the only one without the hair done. But in the village, life is simpler, so you don't have that pressure to spend as much money on your hair and your nails, I would think.
Mm. Yeah.
Plus, if you stay home, like I said, if you rent a place or if you have a little house with a little backyard, you can have some chicken or some vegetables, have a goat maybe. So that cuts down on expenses. So I hope that helps. So the key takeaways from this, the differences is never expect 50-50.
That's number one.
Never expect 50-50 on a date, even if you're married. What else? Then again, even in developed countries, females do not. This is a real statistic. The majority of females, no matter what culture, what country, no matter how much they make, let's say, even if a female makes $100,000 per year in the U.S., she's gonna want to find a man that makes at least as much as her. So it always ends up being, not always, but most of the times it ends up being a situation where the man is always making more than the female. So at the end of the day, the man is able to provide more than the female. But then again, there's also a lot of females that pay for men in the U.S. So
Even
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 here,
here, let me tell you, you find like sometimes you
where,
usually
where are
find
they?
out.
Where are they?
You wanna find one?
Find them playing. Go ahead.
Nah, I've lost my mind.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end the video because I just turned her off.
Yeah.
So the key takeaways is never expect 50-50. Bring gifts to the parents. What else was there?
Dates.
Oh, the dates? Yeah. If a female invites you, don't take the bait.
Not
Confirm.
all.
Confirm. Oh, so you don't have to say, you're taking care of the bill. No, be like, oh, I feel so honored that a female is taking me out. Put it in those words and see what her reaction is. That will give you an idea whether or not she's trying to invite herself for you to take her out. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like, subscribe, share, and most importantly, comment. Until next time.
Bye.